What is up, everybody? It's your boy Bobby from Bobby's Breakdowns, and today, as you could tell, I got my Jordan Love Packers jersey on. We are going to be predicting wild card weekend of the NFL playoffs, and somehow, some way, my Green Bay Packers are in the playoffs. It is a miracle. I am so happy. I was so happy when they won yesterday. And yes, we're going to be predicting wild card weekend. So with that being said, let's dive right in. The first game we have is the 5-seeded Cleveland Browns heading to Houston to play the AFC South champs, the Houston Texans. Now this one's tough. The Browns have been hot all year, but Houston with CJ Stroud at home, I'm going to give it to the Houston Texans here. The Browns have had an incredible season, but I think CJ Stroud is just way too hot right now, and they are cooking. It's going to be close, but I'm going to give the edge to the Houston Texans. The next game we have is the Saturday night game on Peacock especially. Hats off to you, Roger Goodell, for making all the Taylor Swift fans pay for Peacock. We have the Miami Dolphins, who just choked away the division title last night, because I'm recording this the day after. They head to Kansas City, where it's going to be like 0 degrees or something. Yeah, Kansas City can get pretty cold. Miami, not that cold. We have Tyreek Hill going back to Kansas City for the first time since he's left. And I just don't think Miami can keep up in the conditions. Chiefs have struggled, but I'm going to go with the Chiefs. Maybe by like 10 or 14 points. Miami struggled this year, and it's kind of disappointing, but Chiefs got this one. Next up, Sunday at 1 Eastern, we have the 7-seed Pittsburgh Steelers. They are thanking the Tennessee Titans for putting them into the playoffs because of them beating Jacksonville. Talk about a collapse. They played the 2-seeded AFC East division champs, the Buffalo Bills. Now, Buffalo has struggled at some points. They did last night. They've been pretty hot recently. I think I'm going to give this one to Buffalo. I wouldn't be surprised if it's a close game. Mason Rudolph is playing like amazing, which I would have never predicted at this point, but I'm going with the Buffalo Bills on this one. Next up, we have the 7th-seeded Green Bay Packers heading to Dallas to take on the NFC East champs, the Dallas Cowboys. Now, the Dallas Cowboys have been great all year. Well, most of the year. They had that game against the Bills. But I refuse to pick against my Packers. If I'm wrong, so be it. At least I'm wrong picking my own team. I'm going with the upset, the Green Bay Packers, to take down the Dallas Cowboys in Dallas. Jordan Love has got it right now. And like I said, if I'm wrong, at least I'm going down swinging, picking my own team. Packers with the upset. And also, the last thing about this Packers game, there were a few people, one being my editor, yeah, I'm talking about you, one being my brother, who said, why are you so happy about the Packers winning games? You should be tanking to get a quarterback. Well, guess what? We got our quarterback. Tanking? We just made the playoffs. Tanking. Yeah, so take that, Ryan and Maddie. And also for that game, it's Mike McCarthy facing off against his old team. We have a lot of returns and former allies. It's funny. Speaking of that, we have the Los Angeles Rams, the 6th seed, heading to Detroit to face the NFC North champion Detroit Lions. Matt Stafford is leading his team into Detroit for a playoff game. The scriptwriters got it right this season, folks. I gotta give them credit. This one's tough. Detroit is so all over the map at some points. I'm going to pull an upset here. I'm going with the Los Angeles Rams. It depends which Detroit team shows up. They could put up 40, they could put up 10. I'm going with Matt Stafford to take out his former team. Upset. And the final game for Wild Card Weekend, the struggling Philadelphia Eagles are heading to Tampa Bay to take on the NFC South champion Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We have 2 former Oklahoma quarterbacks duking it out in this one. Baker Mayfield, Jalen Hurts, and ironically, the second year in a row, Tampa Bay gets the Monday night playoff spot. Don't know why, but I think I'm going Tampa Bay here. Eagles are struggling. Could they change that up? Yes, but A.J. Brown is hurt. I think Jalen Hurts got hurt yesterday. I'm going Tampa Bay here. It's not much of an upset because Tampa Bay won the division, but they're also 9-8. I think if you get that Baker Mayfield, he's going to light it up. So, Tampa Bay in this one. And those are my wild card weekend playoff predictions for 2024. What do you guys think is going to happen? comment below. It's going to be fun. Like I said before, I didn't expect my Packers to be here, so it's going to be a very stressful Sunday. But yes, with that being said, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe. We got plenty more videos coming, and more playoff predictions will be coming weekly. But until next time, I am Bobby from Bobby's Breakdowns, and we will see you in the next one. Later.